Hello, I'm Stefan. If you never saw my videos, nice to meet you. Um, I'm just a guy that likes to try and help people deal with social anxiety, shyness, social comfort, social confidence, things of that nature. Because I used to feel a lot of that, and I made a tremendous change in my life, and I thought I could share with people what I've learned. Um, So today what I want to talk about is, can prescription medication help you with your shyness and social anxiety? And I think I'm going to get a lot of flack for this video because I saw a couple other videos that were talking about this, and the ones that resonated with me had very negative comments on it, and I don't know why. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I'll just say what I think because it's what worked for me. Um, can prescription medication help you with social anxiety and shyness? Probably not. It's probably gonna make things much worse for you. I mean, I'm gonna say something kind of crazy here, and I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of flack, but I don't really care. If you want to ask the questions, can prescription medication help you with social anxiety? Ask yourself, can alcohol and booze help you with your social anxiety and shyness? Because that's the way I see the situation here, okay? Yeah, it will alleviate the symptoms. It won't work on the root cause. I mean, the only way that prescription medication is going to help you is if you're in like a crazy situation where you can't function at all, okay? And that's where prescription medication was actually intended to work as. It's not intended to, you're not supposed to take prescription medication for your social anxiety or shyness for weeks or months and stuff. It's supposed to get you through a really tough situation, and then you're supposed to stop it and cut it as soon as possible because it's actually very dangerous. You can get addicted to that stuff, and just in terms of like making your social anxiety worse, it does, okay? Because it makes you feel hopeless and it keeps you stuck. I mean, am I the only person? Obviously not, but that thinks this way, because it's obvious to me that taking prescription pills for your social anxiety and shyness is not working on your shyness or social anxiety. You're not actually like attacking the root cause of why you're feeling this way. And it's always seems so kind of crazy to me that people think this way. And even crazier than is that doctors and like psychiatrists give this to people. I mean, in this day and age, the 21st century, I mean, the solution to shyness and social anxiety, it's done, guys. It's the 21st century. We know how to fix it, okay? And I talk a lot about this on this channel, obviously. It's one of my passions. I don't know why I've always been fascinated by fear and how it works. Probably because I feel so much of it. But anyways, yeah, prescription medication, it's not going to help you, okay? All it's going to do, it's going to alleviate your symptoms. You take the pills, yeah, you're going to feel better for the time that the pills are working. You know, they're doing their chemical reactions in your body, and you feel better. You feel alleviated. You know, whether that be beta blockers, SSRIs, or whatever if you're taking it, like, don't stop right now, okay? Because you're going to have major withdrawal symptoms. I'm actually going to make a video on how to stop prescription medication. I've taken some before. It was just for a short period of time because I knew that deep down this was not the way. And I actually was surprised that I've been given medication that quickly, because I just went for like a quick session with a psychiatrist, and it lasted like 10 or 15 minutes, nothing more, you know. And I was talking to her about like what I was feeling. I was kind of nervous around people and stuff. And that's the first damn thing she did. She put me on medication. I was kind of like, and it was kind of really hard for me because I was younger at that time. I think I was like 16 or something. And I kept thinking like, wait, so I know there's something wrong here, but she's a doctor. She knows best, right? She's a doctor. She's like the pinnacle of what we see in society as like the smarts, you know, she's well educated. She's a PhD. She's done like at least 10 years of school. She must know a lot more than I do. So it was very hard to like let go of that kind of mindset of trust yourself, man. Like medication for social anxiety. It seems so weird to me. But anyways, no, it's gonna keep you stuck, okay? It's very dangerous. Reason number one, it's very addictive. There's a lot of people that get addicted to that stuff. Just in the same way I got addicted to alcohol. I've never been addicted to prescription medication, but just because of what it is, I know exactly how it works. It works just like alcohol. You'll take it, you'll feel better, and that is what I call in my book addictive relief. It gives you addictive relief, and then you want to take it again, and before you know it, you can't step outside your freaking door without having to take meds, okay? It creates an addiction. It creates a very strong addiction, I've heard. So it creates major withdrawal symptoms when you're gonna want to stop it. And you know, like, you're supposed to take it for a certain amount of weeks or months, right? You're like on a steady schedule. And what do you expect? Like, you think that after taking the medication, your shyness and social anxiety is gonna be gone? Of course it's not. It's still gonna be there. Like, it's so amazing to me that, but anyways, I mean, yeah, that's the reason number one. It's very addictive. Reason number two, I talked a little about it. It's gonna keep you stuck. It's gonna not fix the problem. You're gonna feel like you need the pills to feel better about yourself. And it's just don't take prescription medication, okay? You're not working at the root cause. When you're working at the root cause, you're doing two major things. You're learning about mindfulness. This is what I'm all about. Mindfulness, I mean, it might sound a little new agey and stuff, but this is how it worked for me, okay? It's when I started meditating and starting to learn relaxation techniques. I mean, it dropped my anxiety down so much. It's like 50% of the problem, 50% of the solution, is learning about mindfulness. It's becoming more present in the moment and allowing yourself to feel what you have to feel. It's this whole allowing your anxiety to be there. And it sounds counterintuitive, I understand that, because you're like, the whole reason I'm watching your video is because I don't want to feel anxiety. So why are you telling me that you have to allow your anxiety? But I know it's hard to understand, but it's actually when you allow your anxiety to come in with like open arms, basically, that it kind of disappears. And I have articles on my website that talk about this. I haven't done a video on it, but it's coming for sure, because it's one of the most important points. And the second solution is progressive desensitization. I highly doubt that people are able to feel more comfortable in social situations only by, if they don't face some of their fears. I mean, you constantly, not constantly, but you do have to face some of your fears, you know, social anxiety fears. situations that you fear. That's how you work at, not work, but that's how you overcome your excessive shyness and excessive social anxiety. It's not by taking pills, okay? If you're on pills right now, there's a bunch of YouTube videos that explain how to get off of them, because you can't just cold turkey it, because it's can be very dangerous. People die if you're very heavy in it. Okay, so I know this might feel like it's hard to hear for some people, because you might have been sold on the idea that you could fix this by taking pills, and I'm telling you that that's not the way to go, and that's a good thing, because you'll save yourself a whole lot of problems. Just stay off the pills, okay? So that's my video for today. It's kind of all over the place, but I'm just giving you my take on the situation, what I've learned, how I see this whole social anxiety and shyness, the solutions to it. So yeah, I'm Stefan. So see you later.